Lights, camera, dissect. Welcome back to Midnight Reel Reviews.
The male lead has no choice but to wait for his chance. The opportunity arrives quickly when a man walks in and sits across from the heroine. Turns out it's her ex-boyfriend. He starts harassing her, gripping her hand tightly. The male lead seizes the moment, steps in like a hero, and confronts the creep. The ex fights back, but every punch is effortlessly blocked. Because the male lead can foresee the future, his moves seem choreographed, avoiding blows without even looking. While dodging, he introduces himself, taking down the ex in a few swift moves. However, the heroine finds him too violent and leaves. Luckily, he foresaw this too. Turns out being flashy doesn't always work for introductions. He tries again, this time letting himself take a punch, falling to the ground in a classic wounded hero act. His gambit pays off. The heroine gets furious, drives the ex away, and helps the male lead up, inviting him to sit across from her, even tending to his wounds. From here, everything unfolds naturally. The male lead says his car was stolen. Coincidentally, it's the same place the heroine is headed. Feeling compassionate, she offers him a ride. And so, the male lead gets in her car. Along the way, he uses his foresight to say all the right things, always choosing the perfect words, keeping her entertained. They arrive at the Native American village where she plans to teach. The male lead performs magic tricks for the kids, delighting them and showing his gentle side, which catches the heroine's attention. She begins to trust him more. That night, while he's asleep, he ends up resting on her shoulder. Later, they find a hotel with only one bed available. The male lead immediately offers to sleep in the car, giving her a sense of safety. His feelings for her grow. The next morning, they meet in the room. The heroine steps out after a shower, looking stunning, leaving the male lead awestruck. He then delivers a heartfelt compliment, using his magician skills to turn a folded napkin into a real rose. This romantic gesture finally sparks their chemistry. Despite all the tricks, true love always requires sincerity. Unfortunately, the good times don't last. The FBI tracks down the male lead and approaches the heroine, showing her a video of him hurting someone. They claim he's delusional, a dangerous sociopath, and urge her to drug him so they can apprehend him. Honestly, the FBI's tactics are downright shameless. When persuasion fails, they resort to lies and manipulation. What happened to justice? The heroine, torn, reluctantly slips the drug into his drink. Thankfully, she regains her senses, stops in time, and explains the situation. The male lead, anticipating this, swaps the drinks and pretends to drink outside, ensuring the FBI sees it. At this moment, terrorists also locate him, preparing to snipe him. But a pillar blocks their line of sight. The male lead rushes back inside, foreseeing an imminent disaster. He reveals his ability to the heroine, and they plan their escape. He tells her to leave, but she takes a daring leap off a cliff. The sniper targets her, but she pauses, dodging the bullet with precision. A car tumbles down the cliff, nearly crushing her, but she ducks just in time. Rocks and debris rain down, but she avoids them all. The male lead shields her, but gets knocked out by a falling police car. Honestly, the agent is too reckless, using someone else's life to test her theory. Other agents arrive and take him away.
Your VIP seat awaits. Subscribe now, and let's relive every movie moment together.